Is a Toyota Supra even a good car? Make sure you guys go to the community tab on my channel. This is how you can participate in the polls and vote for which car you want to see next. This week's car was the Toyota Mark IV Supra out of 105 votes. And now the Wheel of Allowance. This is how we choose how much we upgrade our car, and we have 50 CR. Now I understand watching upgrading cars isn't everyone's favorite thing, but I choose to include it just for people who like to see how the car is upgraded, and proof, obviously, so that I can show I used under 50,000 or 50,000. My main objective for this car was just to try and get a nice traction in the rear tire, obviously, because the Supra comes rear wheel drive. Secondly, it was to upgrade the 2JZ engine, which in this one I have the welcome pack, so it starts off at 515 horsepower. The regular Supra RZ starts only at 318. I just wanted it to be a better car, basically. If you guys want me to do the Supra RZ or a different Supra again, let me know in the comments below. You can always say anything in the comments, any recommendations. I can try and get some things out for you. I am limited on specific games though, because I'm still only on Xbox at the moment. I also want to know down below, how do you guys feel about the Toyota Mark IV Supra? I feel like it's a good car, but I feel like at this point it is almost too hyped. Although I just love it because of the engine. But the prices this chassis goes for, not even with the engine, is just outrageous. I can't believe people actually pay these prices. There's no way that life is real, essentially. But as you saw, I just had over the limit of CR, so I have to downgrade a couple things. I gotta get it back under 50 so that I can have a usable car for the race. And if you guys didn't know, for drag races, usually the rally suspension is the best, funny enough. And this should be a pretty good race. The Supra is always a good competitor. And as you see, 49,500 CR, we are under our limit and we are ready to go. And here's our car specs. Our first race is one of the 3 drag race spots on the map. I just want everyone to know we use the maximum difficulty. And if you want to check the settings, there they are there. I will always hate how they give you no prep time, but man, this thing is just getting gapped right now. It could have been me, but that is just not even close. Well, that's a little awkward. The shifter for 6th gear, it happens to be the same position as the reverse gear. However, the reverse gear is pressed down and then in the final slot. That is very unfortunate, but I will say at that point there was no hope for the Supra anyways. It already got got. Now you can blame it on me or the car, but regardless, it got last place, which means that this is a very big L for the Supra. As you see, we got our first L. Time for the second race. We are at the other drag strip. Hopefully this one does not go like the last. That was not very close at all. Honestly, I'm worried for this challenge now. I just don't know if the unbeatable is even possible in this car. There's really only one of 2 ways this video is gonna go. Either the Supra fanboys are gonna absolutely hate me, or the Supra haters are gonna absolutely love me. There's no in between. Well, I suppose either that or they could all hate me just in general, which is possible. I mean, I am definitely not the best at driving with the wheel. That's why I've been live streaming every day. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I believe you have to have the bell icon to even see it, but there is reruns obviously on my channel. And I just try and use the wheel at least once every day just to try and get a progression in. But, I mean, this Supra is quick, but the unbeatable AIs are just gapping the absolute hell out of this car. I almost feel bad like disrespecting the Supra, but at the same time, it's also the Supra's fault, you know? Like, a lot of the other cars before only had 50,000 and they still didn't get gapped like that. Obviously, you guys seen that was our second L, so technically the Supra already lost, but still doing the third race just because I'm trying to get a base guideline for these videos now. Try and get the 3 drag races to race the car, see out of which ones, which L's, which W's we take. Hopefully we can get our first W in our first version of this, but it's not looking too good. Now guys, I want you to close your eyes. I just wanted to try and make it a little more clean. Ignore that guy in the top right. He's shushing y'all for no reason. I don't know what he's up to. Now it's time to see, did we give the Supra a chance? Alright, I definitely messed up the launch. That's on me. And it's over. Even... I just feel so dumb. Like, and I miss a checkpoint too. That's just... This is expert driving. I rewinded it back actually just to see if I could give it an actual opportunity, like to see if it was my fault, which I'm sure there is driver error in here, but this car is just not fast enough to compete against the other ones. Like that Mark IV and the RX-7 next to me, just watch them. Not even close, they're all gone. Every car is just out of there. I will say the Supra looks very nice backfiring after every shift. The anti-lag is one of my favorite updates. I want to know in the comments what you guys think. And yes, this is our 12th place in the video. This has not been the best for the Supra or me. And as you see, our third L is on the board. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. It definitely wasn't the best video for the Supra. She took a fat L, so now you get a POV of what it looks like if you drive your Supra off a large ramp. And I feel like one thing I struggled with the entire time was just controlling this beast of an engine. It did have 1,400 horsepower, which it's a Supra. I mean, can't expect much less than that, but it was a difficult one. But I love y'all, and I want you guys to know that I really appreciate you guys commenting and giving suggestions on what you want to watch, because I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad I can put something out there that you guys can look forward to watching. But anyways, I'll catch y'all next time. Doses.